Hey guys, Liquid Fire here. Thanks for joining me again tonight. So it is time for another community challenge. Uh, I think we'll go ahead and do another Ranger challenge. See how these work out. Didn't seem to be too terribly bad last time. So we'll run another one here and see what we come up with. Well, if it's going to run, it's taking its good old time. Must have had a loop a lot. Alright, so Old Landers Eatery is hosting the Extraterrestrial Embassy ribbon cutting reception this weekend. Whew, it's a lot. For their honorary meal, they need you to hunt a Sika deer. And it should be a male with a heart or lung shot and have at least 8 points. So at 8 points Sika, obviously it would have to be a male to have 8 points, I guess. So we need to use, the Bear Constrictor Pro, alright. And we need to have the Sky Impact Mechanical Broadheads. Alright, so Sika with the Bear Constrictor Pro with at least 8 points. Let me drag this out of the way. I'm going to keep it on my other screen here so I can reference the rules so I don't forget what we got to do. Alright, so we're looking for Sika deer. That's Sika without the T. So we are going to go to Matariki. We're going to turn our private server on and see if it crashes. Oh, we're off to a good start. It's working. Alright, so this is actually kind of interesting. We were just talking about Sika deer and where to hunt them in chat just the other day. So, man, look at them giant racks on those guys. That's absurd. Alright. Let's go sleep until, what time do they drink? Sika deer, they're the ones that are late, right? Let me just check Encyclopedia. Sika. Not the T, Sika. Yeah, so either hunt them in the dark or we can hunt them in the evening. I think we'll just jump time to 1600. Alright, so while that's counting down, we'll go get the Bear Constrictor Pro. Alright, we've got the mechanical broadheads, we've got our scope we want. Let's get our binoculars, let's get the giraffe, and Sika deer, that's the one that uses the... Ooh, no. What is it they use? Sitka. I don't think it's rattling bag, that's Sitka too. I don't know why it does both, but maybe when it scrolls. No, that's just a sandbar. Oh, elk. Yeah, there we go. Alright. So we got the Bear Constrictor, we got Monos. I guess it's been a minute. Bear Constrictor, binos, chair, collar. Alright. So, we are going to head up here. So, we're going to fast travel to here. We'll head out the road. And we're going to check this spot first. If we don't have any luck there, we're going to head down to this pond. And then if we have no luck, we'll head towards this pond. There's a spot in the woods somewhere in that area. It's a really cool place to set up at and call these guys in. So let's go do this. Let's mix it up. Let's use the green one today. I normally run the camel one, but They all work the same, doesn't matter. That's one way to stop. Alright, so we have got our Sika. Oh, you know what? I am going to go grab a rifle. Doesn't matter which one. We'll just grab block. That's what we use. Just for the scope, though. That's all I'm interested in. Since we don't have a good spotting scope that even goes to 21x, I will break a good hunter safety rule and use my scope on my rifle as a spotting scope to look at stuff, even though I have no intentions of shooting with it. Thanks, Energy. That's what I'll do. Alright, so what we're looking for is an 8-point. Of course, they're behind that bush, so I can't see them. You do not look like you're an 8-point. That looks like 6. Once we get a little closer, I can use the camera to try to get a good eye on them, but it's a little 1-star young. He's not going to be very big. A 1-star adult could have 8 on him, though. We're going to have to get a little bit closer, though, if we're going to take a good shot with the constrictor. Not a lot of wind. That's nice. Only 3.3 meters per second. I don't know what that turns into in normal talk. But drift-wise, even at a longer range, not much to worry about. Alright, so you are a 1-star young. You look like you got 6 to me. This guy really doesn't look like he's got a lot more. Let me get to the right slot. I got these backwards. Normally I have the crossbow in slot 2. Of course you get behind it. 1, 2, 3. That looks like he's only a 6 as well. Yeah. He's a bigger 6, but only 6. Well, shoot. Was really hoping that that would be him right there, but... Alright. We're gonna run back to the Jeep real quick. UTV, whatever. And then drive down a little further. Should have just drove down further. Well, I kind of stopped abruptly. On a good note, though, multiplayer is seeming to be pretty stable tonight, at least for now, knock on wood. Hopefully it maintains that. Well, we're just going to zip right on past these guys. And right off this hill. Nearly hit this fallow. Little 2-star. Alright. Hey, here's a zone that we haven't picked up where it's reset on 1. Ooh, let's not get too crazy. That's 300 meters off. I think that guy's going crazy over there. I think for this pond, I normally actually went further down the road and dropped him from the left. Haven't been up in here in a while. But I really like this area for the Sika deer. Especially this, not this pond, but the next pond over. I really like that. I want to try to stay a little further to the south because the wind's blowing that way. And there's another zone I've never picked up on. Yeah, see, I came down through there normally. I jumped over to the first one. I need to do this one. It's been a while, guys. I'm sorry. I forget things. Alright. Now this looks normal. And we got a Sika deer. Looks like on the other side of the pond. And they're definitely going to let you know they're here. So, the elk collar for Sika deer, is that... We don't have Sika deer around here, okay? So, no idea about the Sikas. But is that what most hunters use to call Sika deer if they're out hunting? Or do Sika deer have their own collar and NRG just decided, nah, we're gonna not create a collar for it and just slap it into the elk collar like they did the sandbar with the rattlebags? I don't know, maybe this is what everybody uses, just a normal elk collar for them. They don't sound like elk, I mean, kinda, I guess, but... Oh, got one right there you can see. And that's another 6. Did I spook you guys? Jeez. I didn't even realize I spooked him. All of a sudden I got one screaming at me full speed. Alright. Well. I'm guessing that was this guy gone. Yeah. He's definitely gone. Oh, well, there's another one over there, though. What the hell? Alright. Well, let's see if we can get eyes on him while we're here. Maybe he will be 8. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yes, he is 8. That's our target right there. Alright. Now we just need to not spook him. Where is he at? There he is. 2-star adult. marker on him if I can find him again. That is he really only 100 meters away? I guess so. I thought it was further out. Hey, no wonder I spooked that other one. I guess this is for that next pond over that I had marked. I quit speaking like that's going to spook him. The 169 is for the other one. Alright, so we're going to have to be a little more cautious here. I really don't want to try to call him if I can avoid it. So we're just going to sneak our way up around these bushes here. And I'm going to try to be a little overly cautious. Especially since I can't see him. Can't tell if they're... Oh. Alright, we're coming to inspect the crud. Okay. Not coming to inspect me, just coming this direction. Alright. He looked like he was coming to inspect me. Maybe where I got behind that tree, it hid me. I've never tried to hide from one coming to inspect, but if you would stand still there for just a moment, I'd appreciate it. That works. Thank you very much. And we're going to go down. And that should be our mission done. Good fight, buddy. Good fight. Let's go pick this guy up. I feel pretty confident that we hit where we needed to. And looks like he has 8 points to me, so this should be done and done. So we've got, well, you can't see them because they're clipping through the ground, because we can't figure out how to keep horns from clipping through the ground. But you can see there's 8 points. You got 1, 2, 3, 4. That one's sticking out of the ground. That's not a grub, that's his horn. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got our 8. And we've definitely got a lung shot. In fact, we got 2 of them. And we can see again here, he's definitely an 8 point. Decent shot. I could have been, a little lower and went for the heart, but just a nice solid pass. Well, I guess it's pass through. Nice shot, nice solid shot right through the lungs. So that's all we needed to do. All right, let me double check. So Sika deer and Sika deer. I guess I could have looked here. 68%. That's not one I would normally call, but not bad. But he's a Sika deer. He's got 8 points. We used the Bear Constrictor Pro. And we had the Sky Impact 100 mechanical broadheads. So we did everything we needed to do and ripped him apart. And that's it. We are done, guys. So there's the new challenge. Not too bad. And a fun place to go hunt. Again, if you're not real familiar with this spot, this is what I call the second pond. This is the first pond. This is the second pond. The third pond down here is a really cool spot. You know what? Let me just sell him real quick. I'm not going to try to not spook anything. I'm just going to run. And I'm definitely going to spook stuff. But that's fine. I don't need them. I'm not going to hunt them. I just wanted to show you guys this little spot in here. So, where is it? Further over? So if you get in this area, it is along the map boundary, but it's a pretty cool place where you can call them in. You can get up in here. So you can call from this field, which is right below that pond, because you're not that far away. So you can call from up in here, but I always like to get down into this little spot here, where it opens up over here on the left. Now, of course, depending on wind, you gotta watch your wind. But this little opening here, I always liked it. It was a nice little place. Can't get over into this way, but I always like this place here. And when you get down in here to where they're at, they'll sometimes be, you know, right here on this side, or further out in here. And even if they're on the far side, you're still close enough to where you can call them all in. It just takes them off. They're over there. Oh, wait, did I see something? I thought I just saw something over here, which would be surprising with the way I was running around, but anyway. So yeah, anywhere in these little openings, and I think if you come up here to the left, there's a bunch of scrub brush on the lower end of this other field. Yeah, in here. This is another spot that I really like. So if you can get down, yeah, this is my absolute favorite spot. I'd forgotten about this one, to be honest. From here, you can see well, you can call them right on up. So this one, the one over there in the trees, and this one are my two favorites. This one here is really, really good. And then, of course, like I said, you can be in the edge of the field back here and still get them to come up if they're on the closer side. So there's some good places. This is the one. This right here is the one I really liked. I took it to the wrong place first. The other spot's good though, and especially if you have the Sika on this long side over here. The first place I took you to, the opening in the woods, that's the best place for those guys. It's a lot easier to get them to come with no issues. Here, I like better for the little stuff on this side. And they'll set up, I think it's down over here and down in here. So, anyway, just if you haven't been up here, really cool place. A lot of good hunting in here. So, that's it. We're wrapped up. We're done. We've done everything we needed. Showed you a little spot just in case you haven't seen it. And we're wrapping up. Alright guys, y'all have a good night. God bless and happy hunting.